What's going on, guys? It's Cavalry back with another Pokemon Unite video. Today, they actually updated the meta-analysis a little bit earlier than expected. I was expecting it to come out tomorrow, but it did drop today. So it's updated as of January 9th, 2023, which is today. If you're watching this any later, this might not apply to you. However, this is with the current patch that is out. You're seeing a high Scizor pick rate and a high win rate, 50.93. Very impressive for Scizor. Let's see what people are playing with him specifically. 34% are playing actual Scizor and 30% are playing Scyther. Scyther having the obvious higher win rate. In both builds, Scizor's double hit build is not as good. Let's look back at the list. Mamoswine seeing a ton of play since the tournament this past weekend. Really showcased his stuff, but still only sitting at a 49.72 win rate. I wonder if that's other builds carrying or not. Yeah, so his most dominant build is at a 50.57 win rate. Ice Crash high horsepower, whereas these builds that are not even negligible are 44, 45. Not really relevant. Go back up. Sableye 19.61% pick rate. So we are going to be seeing Sableye at 51% win rate too. So that's another super solid mon. So him and Scizor are really having a field day. I'm assuming the Confuse Ray build is still being played the most because that move is ridiculous. Shadow Sneak Confuse Ray, yep, 51.82, and the rest are negligible. Let's look at Greninja, 19%. Did he drop even further? No, he's still around the same amount, 49% like he was last week. 50% with a Surf build, 47% with Water Shuriken. And the other builds are negligible. Go back. Gardevoir, 18%, 50% win rate. Another good week for Gardevoir. 52% pick rate on the Psychic Psyshock build with a 51% win rate. These two are pretty close, but they're not quite usable. 19, especially 19, because 20% I would consider is very usable. 25 being the sweet spot, but 19 pretty solid. But this is obviously the best build. X speed being the item choice is pretty interesting. Oops, did not mean to do that. What else are we looking at? Dragapult, 17% win rate. He did become free this past week, or not free, but with coins. 48% win rate on Dragon Dance, which I did not think was the better build. 45.9 on Fan Force. That's even more shocking. So this is pretty low standards across the board for this mon. How did he have above 50% win rate? Unless they were, unless these numbers aren't 100%. No, he only had a 17% pick rate. What was his win rate? 47. Still not great for that guy. Slowbro, 17% pick rate, 50% win rate. Another great mon to be bringing in. Amazing tank option. I think he's just always underrated. 49% are playing this, 20 are playing the Surf build, so they're both very viable. Surf Telekinesis and Scald Amnesia being the primary pick of choice, I'm assuming, for solo queue. Pikachu, 16%. He's the last one on the not negligible list. Pikachu, where are you at on the list? Pikachu will always be popular, by the way. 49.06. How are we looking actual wise? 49.74 on the actual prominent build. Are not as good. Win rates. So Urshifu has been being played a lot in the tournaments. 13% is not terrible in terms of pick rate, so 54.3 is pretty solid. Anything above 10 is like actual statistical data. Anything above 15 is like very solid, because that means a lot of people are picking him. But yeah, Urshifu at 13% is super solid, and then 54.3 win rate is ridiculous. I'm assuming people are still running Wicked Blue. I don't think the Water Ball is that good, even though I've been seeing a lot on ladder. I don't think it's good. 55, yeah, to 44, and it's almost a 90% pick rate. Yeah. Mr. Mime. having a 14%. So another really, really solid, almost very, very high tier. 54% pick rate here. 52% pick rate here. 51. I'm assuming nobody even picked the other build. Barrier Psychic. No one even picked it. It's not even on the list. That's funny. These two numbers aren't really good to look at. This is probably the bigger number. 54% win rate. What else do we got? Eldegoss still really, really high up there. Probably the best support. 52% win rate, 13% pick rate. Just like super solid. I'm assuming it's the cotton build. The super heal build. Where's Eldegoss? Why can't I? 56% are playing Pollen Puff Cotton Guard, and 25 are playing Pollen Puff Cotton Spore. So Pollen Puff is definitely the pick. Leaf Tornado not really doing much right now. Duraludon 52% win rate, less than 5%. So this number is not even really. You guys really, unless you're good at Duraludon, then you know you're good at Duraludon. He is not the pickup as good as he's performing on the win rates. Dragon Pulse and Dragon Tail and Flash Cannon and Dragon Tail are both being played. I think Dragon Pulse is still the build. I really like Flash Cannon, but I just don't think it's good enough yet. It will get better, but for right now, go Dragon Tail still, or Dragon Pulse, I mean. Mew 51%, 10%, so it's still pretty good, or still good. I mean, it's not bad. These are not really good pick rates, anything below Mew, so that's fine. 51% or Urshifu 51.92 is really good though on the percentage win rate. Not great for the starting Solar Beam Light Screen. Surf Agility seems to be the play. I mean, I don't really know how accurate these are because they constantly keep switching. But Mew's a really good mon if you know how to use her. Cramorant 51%. I don't think anybody's playing 5.31. He does have a damage bug right now, so I could see that being a reason why people want to play him. But what do we got else? Machamp. Machamp's sitting at a 9.93. Only saw one match, I think, in the tournament this past weekend, so it's not looking so hot for him. He still can carry like really, really hard. It's just not a lot of people are playing him. T-Tar, super late game hyper carry. Kind of hate this mon, honestly, because when I see somebody pick it on my team, we just auto lose. Whenever I see it on the enemy team, we just auto win. It's like, it's kind of atrocious. He does have a high win rate according to this, but it never works out for the people who, unless it's coordinated. Blissey 51.3 with a 14% win pick rate, pretty good on that end, and really good on this end. Garchomp 51%, 51.09. Probably not a whole lot of Garchomps. Yeah, nothing. So this is a fluke. Don't play Garchomp. Delphox, even though I've played Garchomp and I think he feels fine. Delphox 51.03. And 13% pick rate, so good pick rate. Really high tier win rate. What else are we looking at? Sableye 51.02. 19.61 on the pick rate, which is super solid, having a 51 like we said before. Greedent, probably nobody playing him still. Yeah, 3%. And that's it for like the super solid picks. Obviously, Scizor is a solid pick. Gardevoir, all these guys are all good picks. Gengar probably not so much. Gengar no. Snorlax probably not either because I don't see him in the top percentage. Even though he did really well in tournament play. So if you're playing with a team, that's probably your best bet. Sylveon, no. Venusaur, like there's just not enough data. Oh no, Snorlax is a ton of pick rate. You're actually good at picking Snorlax. And don't play anything below Snorlax. But yeah, these bonds are all good to go. If you guys didn't like the video, please hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button. And Server still sitting at, or Server Arc still sitting at 44.2. That bond needs a buff so badly. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next Pokemon Unite video. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.